story tales.
Stars, the crystal of eternal light. Deep inside the ancient whispering forest, where silver trees sang under the moon and fireflies floated like tiny stars, there lived a young sorceress named Lyra. She was brave, curious, and gifted with rare magic, the kind that could speak to nature itself. One cold night, Lyra set out on a dangerous quest. Her world was slowly dying. The skies had turned gray and rivers had lost their glow. Only one thing could restore balance: the legendary crystal of eternal light. But many had tried to find it and never returned. As Lyra walked through the mist, she heard footsteps behind her. From the shadows appeared a young warrior named Kael. His eyes were sharp, his armor cracked from many battles. He too was searching for the same crystal, but not to save the world. He wanted to destroy it. His sister had been turned to stone by its dark energy years ago. Though their goals were opposite, destiny tied them together. They decided to travel side by side, each keeping a wary eye on the other. As they crossed the river of illusions, they saw strange visions, memories, hopes, and fears reflected in the water. Lyra saw her homeland crumbling into dust. Kael saw his sister calling out to him from a frozen field. For the first time, they spoke honestly. Lyra told him of her dream to heal the world. Kael confessed his pain and hatred. But somewhere between their words, a soft bond began to form, something fragile and warm. Just then, the water turned black. From its depths rose monstrous shadow beasts, creatures made of smoke and hatred. The two fought side by side, Kael with his crystal sword blazing, Lyra with her lightning magic striking through the dark. The battle raged fiercely until both their powers merged, forming a radiant phoenix of fire and light that burned away every shadow. When the fight ended, they stood breathless, smiling at each other. Trust had replaced suspicion. At last, they reached the floating temple of time, where the crystal awaited. It shimmered in the air, pure and dangerous. As Lyra stepped forward, a deep voice echoed through the temple. Only hearts bound by true purpose may touch the light. Before they could understand the meaning, the air grew cold. From the darkness emerged the Keeper of Shadows, guardian of the crystal. His form was tall and ancient, his eyes burning like dying stars. You dare to awaken the balance? The light must remain sealed. The final battle began. Kael charged forward, his sword clashing against waves of darkness. Lyra stood behind him, summoning all the power of nature, wind, fire, and light. The Keeper's energy grew stronger, wrapping Kael in chains of shadow. He cried out as the darkness began to consume him. Lyra, trembling, reached for the crystal. A voice whispered in her mind, "Would you trade your life for his?" Without a moment's hesitation, she answered, "Yes, I love him." The crystal burst into blinding light. Time froze. Lyra's soul merged with the crystal's essence, and the shadows vanished like smoke in the wind. When dawn came, the forest was reborn. Flowers bloomed where ash once lay. Rivers sparkled again, and sunlight kissed the earth. Kael opened his eyes and found himself alone. In his hand was Lyra's glowing pendant, the only sign she ever existed. He looked to the sky and saw a phoenix-shaped cloud flying high above. A gentle voice echoed through the breeze. Her voice. "Protect the light, Kael, and our world." Kael smiled through his tears. The crystal was gone, but its light lived within him, and in the heart of every living thing that dared to hope again. And so the legend of the Crystal of Eternal Light was born, a tale of courage, sacrifice, and love that would shine forever beyond the reach of time.